Okay, so hello students and welcome to the another lecture for this NSM. Now this is our the lecture number 2, and in this lecture we will discuss about the variance. Okay, so the problem is given: the runs scored by the two batsmen A and B in the 10 matches are given in the following table. So this is the runs scored by the batsman A, while these are the runs scored by the batsman B. Now the question is who is more consistent. So we have to here find out the coefficient of the variance. This is called as the coefficient of variation or coefficient of variance, which is denoted by the sigma. Now the formula for calculation of this the coefficient of variance is summation of x minus x bar square divided by n. Now what is this x? So x are the values of x are the values of the runs scored by the batsman A, while the x bar is the average of this x value. So average of the x bar is equal to 14 plus 13 up to 49 divided by the total number of the x values. So these total 10 values are there. So we have to calculate the values of x bar. Now we have the values of x, that is 14, and we have the values of the x bar, that is 40. So 40 minus 40 and square, we have to calculate for this, and then we have to take the summation of this. So this parameter we can calculate using these ones. Okay, so x values are here and x bar values we have calculated by taking the average of these x values. Now divided by the total number of values, n is the total number of values. So the total number of values here are 10. Total here 10 values are given for the problem. Okay, so n value is equal to 10. Now the this is the value. This is the value for the sigma, and the coefficient of variation is calculated as sigma divided by the x bar. So sigma value we have calculated using this formula divided by the x bar. So x bar value is how much? It is 40. So 24.44, that is the sigma value, divided by the x bar, that is 40. So this will provide us the value of the coefficient of variation. Okay, so the formula for coefficient of variation is sigma divided by x. Sigma is calculated using this formula, under root summation x minus x bar square divided by n. Okay, same thing we have to do for the batsman B. For batsman B, the x bar values are the values which are here. So these values 37 up to 4 divided by 10. So that is x bar. Then we to calculate the x minus x bar. So 37 minus 30. Okay, 22 minus 30. So that value we have to calculate. We have to take the summation of this. So it will provide us the value of the you have to this will give the value of the sigma. Okay. Then we have to calculate the coefficient of variation, that is sigma divided by x bar, and it comes out to be 17.54 divided by 30. So it is 0.585. The first value is 0.611, and here this is 0.58. So for batsman B, the coefficient of variation is less, so the batsman B is more consistent. Okay, so based on the coefficient of variation, we can say that which the batsman is more consistent. So the batsman whose coefficient of variation is less, so that batsman is more consistent as compared to the another batsman which is having more the coefficient of variation. So this is the formula for calculation. So coefficient of variation is equal to sigma divided by the x bar. Okay, sigma, it is having the formula in the summation. This is x minus x bar square and divided by n. N is the total number of values are there. Okay. The another problem, that is we have to calculate here the mean deviation. Okay, so about median. Okay, so here we have to calculate the median and the values of these x and the frequency that is given in the problem. Now when it is connected with the medium, we have to calculate the CF value. So I have told you how to calculate the value of CF. So we have to take the first frequency, then we have to add the next frequency to get the next value of CF, then we have to add the next frequency to get the value of the next value of CF. Okay, then 7 plus 5, then 12 plus 4, then 16 plus 3, okay, and 19 plus 1. Summation F will provide the value of n, because for median we require the value of n. We divide this n value by 2, so it comes out to be 10. You have to find out the value of CF which is greater than 10, so that is equal to 5, that is equal to 12, and the value of x corresponding to that value is what? It is 10. Okay, so the CF value is equal to 12. Okay, and the corresponding x value is 10. So we have to use this 10 value. Okay, this 10 value. Okay, as a median. So that becomes your median value. So what we have done, we have divided the summation f, that is our n value, by 2, that is 10. We have found out the value greater, the CF value greater than this 10, so that is 12, and the x value corresponding to 12 is 10. So that becomes our median. We have found out the median here. Now to calculate the mean deviation, the formula is summation f into mod x minus median. Okay, so how we'll calculate this? First we'll calculate the x minus median. So median we have calculated, the value of median we have calculated as a 10 x. Now this is x 4 minus 10 mod. We don't have to take the negative sign. So 4 minus 10, 6. 6 minus 10, 8 minus 10, 10 minus 10. This is 12 minus 10, 14 minus 10, and 16 minus 10. So it comes out to be xi minus median. So we have to, there is xi minus median we have taken. Then we have to multiply it by the frequency. So 6 multiplied by 1, 4 multiplied by 2, this value we have to calculate, and then we have to take the summation of all these value divided by the total number of n. So total number of n values, the total number of n values given here. So that values are n means what? This value, total, not the total number of the values. So n value is what? It is the summation of f, that is equal to 20. Okay, so 20 value, 20 here. Okay, so here n denotes what? The summation f. Here the n value denotes what? The summation f. So we have that comes out to be 20. Okay, so divided by 20, so it comes out to be 20.4. Okay, so remember here the n values are not the number of the values given here, but the summation f. Okay, it is the summation f values are given. Okay, so that we have calculated. The formula for calculation of the mean deviation is f into xi minus median divided by n. Okay, so this is the for the calculation of mean deviation and calculation of the coefficient of variation. Okay, in this case, if you see here, we have not calculated that summation here, but here n, here in this case the value of n means what? The number of values that are provided in the problem. So 10 values. Okay. So I think this will be clear. We'll stop here for this lecture. Okay, thank you.